I can see why they say that your house is too nice. It looks like you have money, that you're not struggling. That's why people think that probably. So, as you guys can see, I'm in bed. So, pull up a chair or, lie down in bed and tuck yourself in. Time for a story time. Okay, so the dinette set that you guys saw in my video, I got that set in 2017, 2018. I'm thinking more 2017. Okay, so here's the story. I had that set at the time was staying with a boyfriend. I was in transition of leaving that relationship. So before I left the relationship, or I should say the housing situation, we were staying together. I got a new place. So I had my new apartment and I was still staying at the other house. It was sitting and I was paying the bills for a few months, so I decided to let a coworker stay at the apartment. Mind you, I hadn't even spent one night in that apartment. So we made an arrangement. I met her at work. She was a middle age, so it means something by me saying that middle age, a lot older than me, and white. She had been staying in different hotels, you know, just scraping by because basically her whole paycheck would go to just paying the hotel room. There's many times that I bought lunch for her, gave her money because I knew that I think she had three children, or yeah, three children, and she was using every bit of money that she had. So sometimes she would bring ramen to work to eat, or she wouldn't have any food. Um, so I call myself doing a favor and letting her stay at the apartment. So I think the arrangement was that she might have paid me like half of the rent and I was still paying the other half. Like I said again, I haven't even spent one night in there. Went over there, I took my furniture over there and everything. So, like I said, I got this dinette set in 2017, 2018 ish. Um, I'm sorry that I do take care of my stuff. Like, it's not new. I've been having it. So, why everybody is saying this, they don't know the backstory to this dinette set and what me and my family had to go through. Um, so, once she finally, well, she owes me money. She was paying up until I guess she found the place. So then she left and didn't tell me she was leaving and she owed me money. So, I went in and seen that her stuff was gone. So I said, okay. So, I transitioned into moving it into the home. So, we're sitting around and my son starts getting bit. Then my other son starts getting bit. Then my daughter starts getting bit. I start getting bit. Guess what? Bed bugs. So immediately they say, oh, you know, you have to throw everything away. So, mind you, I just got this dinette set. I didn't want to throw it away. I didn't want to throw away my bedroom set, my dining room set, or anything. So I started researching and uh, found out what would kill bed bugs because I went to the complex and they were like, no, we don't do that. You will have to get somebody. And I think they were charging me $900 to $1,000 at the time to come out and try to get rid of the bed bugs. So I found out that you can use alcohol, high percentage of alcohol. And, that was a while ago, so I don't really know the percentage that I use, but I diligently sprayed that dinette set for months every day to get rid of them bed bugs. And in the process, my son had PTSD from it. He wouldn't even sit on it. He still to this day wouldn't sit on that dining room set. So you can't always judge or always think that somebody has something nice when you don't know. They could have got it out the trash. you don't know what that person went through for that. And like I said, that Dinette said I did not want to get rid of. And like I said, eventually we got rid of the bed bugs. They did leave, thank God. But my kids got bit. My sister came over from out of town and spent the night, and she got bit, and it was an ongoing process. But I just want to let you guys know that just because something looks nice does not mean that it is nice. It doesn't mean that they didn't have to go through something to get to that point. But I just want y'all to know that.